Hi everyone, Balinor here. Today is the 1st of August and so we got a new event, some crazy stuff coming from Northern Forge. This month is the Draconian Era, so in the official website you can find the event. So we got 3 new raids, 9 new bosses and 9 new followers. This event is pretty particular because you don't just get those, you can not just find them and buy the followers, etc. But you have to progress these sort of hidden story quests by completing the codex of these bosses. So let's jump into the game. So I got this new skin, really like it, and also this pet since I already completed the quests for this event. So what happens here is now in the normal dungeons and in the Dragon Roost you can find a dragon, a boss. You start from tier 5 and let me show you. So the first one is this one. Once you kill it and you unlock the codex, so you complete the entry, so you have to scout all the weaknesses, resistances. He has to use all his abilities, drop all the items, and you have also to check his immunities. Once you complete it, you will start to see the second one in the dungeon, so mostly in the roosts. I suggest you to do this in the Dragon Roosts. And then once you complete it, you go on with the other dragons. There are 9, as you saw. And once you complete it, aside from moving to the other dragon, you unlock the pet. So you can now find the pets in the bestiary until you complete the entry. You cannot see the pets. So it's really something we didn't. It's the first month we have this kind of mechanics. It's really interesting. I think I have some pets. Sorry, I don't remember which one is the correct bestiary. I have too many of them. I built some of those just for getting all of them. Where are those? Whoop. So once you do your quest, you start seeing these pets in the bestiary. So even if someone is sharing like this one or this one, you have to have it completed in the codex to see it in the bestiary. So if you didn't complete it, you don't see it, you can buy the pet. So I suggest you to do the quest, run all the stuff, do codexing, so you can buy then the pets before the end of the month. I'm currently using Gorinich, so it's the tier 10 dragon, really focused on ward. So transference 3, divine bastion for ward recovery. The other skills or use gives you ward turns. It's really great. And so let's see since I now completed all the codex entries, I should see all the dragons in the roost. So let me show you some of those. Let's go with the horde mode. Oh, so as you can see, in this case I have Bashi, so our tier 9. Let's start buffing up. Kornich is really great for wards, so I think I won't have to care too much about my ward and just focus on damage. All these dragons have similar elemental weaknesses and resistances. They are all weak to dragon damage, so let me show you what I can do with a decent amount of buffs and the right skill. Let me just clean up a bit. Oh, I got some statuses. Of course, this is a horde mode, so a lot of stuff's going on. Let me just remove those double rest down. Okay. So I think, oh, Viper Strike, decent. Viper Strikes, not bad. Okay, so let's continue. This one is the tier 5, for example. So the little cute one reminds me a bit of the Pale Dragon, of course, for the color. As you saw, it's a tier 5, but with the golden aura, so you can God Forge items with all these guys. That's really something. Still didn't get any God Forge by them, but yeah, it can happen. This guy, the head. This one is a good one. You can also find the Arisen version in the Kingdom raids. I'll show you after this dungeon. Oh, I got Blight. These dragons introduce some Blight statuses. Looks like when you get this Blight, then the damage of that element is you are weak to that element, even if you are immune or resistant, and so you're getting a lot of damage. This is a really nice mechanic, similar in part to what Anubis does. So the pet and the boss after the July mechanic patch. So it's really interesting. I think elements are not that used currently, or weren't. I hope with these changes more people will start rediscovering the elements, so both resistances from one side and also weaknesses and skills and stuff from the other. This one is the one I had to complete to get my pet. He's dropping these weapons. They are like questing weapons, so the farming ones from Glatisant, but they are two-handed and they are tier 10, so they're sort of an upgrade. But yeah, you have to drop ornates from them, and since it's an event locked, yeah, probably not that easy to farm an ornate one. Oh, we got the final boss of this quest. So sorry if there are some sort of spoilers in this video. So Ymir is the last one. He's dropping some really juicy items, like his version of all the drops from the other bosses from the questline. These dragons use Divan Bastion, and as you can see, they are a lot of HP, they have a lot of ward, so they are not that easy to fight. I think, yeah, and the pet I'm using is good, but I'm missing a bit my Chimera and the Berserk buff. Then, oh, let's go. We're halfway there. As you saw, I'm using double Concord, so I'm not getting the juicy Lugus procs, but I'm trying to get the most drops out of these bosses, these dragons. So I'm running double Concord because of the luck bonus. Broken, not good. Let's continue. As you can see, I'm getting a lot of dragons, and all of them have the golden aura, as I said. Sorry. So this should be a great month for God Forges. Really, really amazing. I'm thinking if there are any low tier players like tier 5 or 6 and they have Demon Forges stuff, they can God Forge. Pretty rare, but maybe someone like the XP-less player, the famous XP-less, maybe on tier 5 or 6, yeah, probably. tier 6 I think there are a lot of alts, so people with the secondary characters, so maybe they will also farm for those. Let's go. I really like these new sprites, because couple weeks ago I think, or 1 week ago, we got the patch. It was still July, and we got all the existing dragon revamp in the skins, and now the event dropped and we have all these new dragons. They are really cute, the first ones, and really great, the last ones. So I think I almost completed it. I think we found almost all the event dragons in this Roost. No god forges, but anyway, not a big deal. Okay, the drops are fine. Some items are really interesting, others are, yeah, it really depends on your tier. As you know, I'm tier 10, so normally it's quite rare that items below tier 10 are really that interesting for me. But yeah, there are pretty interesting items. So as I said, aside from these bosses, there are a couple of raids. So this one, the tier 5, the tier 8 Orochi, and this one, the tier 10. This one is dropping some really juicy items. One of those I am currently using it is the helmet, Fallen Sky helmet. Let me show you. Let's go with Sky. So if we look at these items, so the helmet has, oh, of course I'm wearing it, so you cannot see it, but let me just switch to something else. So as I said, the Sky element, the Sky helmet for warrior and mage have view distance. So the first gear piece that has view distance in the game. So the magic users too. Interesting that the thief one doesn't have it, so it helps. It looks like it will help so the non-realm shifter players to see farther. Not as good as the realm shifter, but yeah, closer. And of course something different happened here. So there are items just for Valanan classes, so the Beowulf and Bahamut. So these classes have a specific gear, so that's really interesting, something new, because it didn't happen in the past. And all these items have particular buffs, particular effects similar to Amethyst, like this one giving additional ward, this one giving, yeah, the Valanan ones help the artificial intelligence of the pets. You are dealing more damage to when you find something weak. Yeah, and also, yeah, the legs. I still didn't try these items, but they look really interesting. Aside from that, I think one really interesting item is this one. So this charm. Okay, I have the legendary one. Sorry, let me show you the standard one. So we have HP, mana, a lot of it, status protection, and you have immunity to paralyzed, stun, and petrified as an accessory. Is really interesting. Really interesting. So let me show you one more thing. So I used a couple of scrolls, and I got a couple of these guys. And so you can get it from the scrolls when you check the event drops. So let's try to fight one of those. I didn't really fight them in solo, so I'm not sure what to expect from it. I might die badly. Let's see. And also, since it's these days, there are a lot of people talking about certain specialization, so the Zweifencer, I think it's time to use it with my Gilgamesh. So I prepared a build for it. So it's this one. So the Trebellian Charms, a lot of attack from Avalon Crown, my Labris with crit, the Amity with crit buff, and so this Gilgamesh is currently has more than 9k attack, 60k ward, good amount of HP and mana. So let's try fighting one of these guys. Let's go. So let's see. It's using, like, as you saw, I'm got Windswept. It's a new status since the dragons are new skill, Prisma Blight. There are a lot of stuff going on in this month. There's this really huge event, really interesting. I really enjoyed doing the codex, so the quests. I'm not one of those players with the complete codex. My codex is quite empty. I think I have 200 monsters, but just by playing a lot, not because I was looking for codex entries. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. Maybe I should start getting all the codex entries, because it was really fun. So let's see. So I got all my buffs. Let's do some. I'm not getting crits. Oh, I think Windswept is lowering my crit. Oh yeah, that's the new status. I don't know how I can remove it. So Panacea doesn't. Let's try with the Drake Blood. Nope. So I didn't check what you can do to remove it. Yeah, I have a... Okay. So it just went away with time. But yeah, probably not the best to run a crit build against this guy, since he has this kind of effect. Almost 1 million per hit with Life Answer. I'm still tanking. So yeah, not bad. Let me get a couple of war turns. Let's go with Osmo, big hit. Let me try to do another big hit. So Deific Channel, okay. So Worm for the temporary attack. Oh no. Yeah, more than 1 million per hit, not bad. Let's go. Life Answer is really something, really strong. I think Realm Shifter is even better, because you get the dexterity buff and so on, so probably better, but for Gilgamesh is really good too. Oh, so this guy started hitting quite hard. Hopefully my ward is enough. Let's try to be a bit more conservative. If I don't die, hopefully. Oh. Almost there. Yeah, I played it not that well. Also, I think I'm a bit too much in full offense mode, because yeah, as a Gilga, the Avalon Crown, and this is a swash item, so minus defense. Got the Asker with no ward, so yeah, but it was fun. So this one was the August event. I really hope you will jump into it. You will start doing dungeons, doing codex entries. You can find, as I said, enemies. In the Dragon Roost is the best. I was really lucky, since I got a second one in my home, but you can also find them in the dungeons and also in the world. So I hope you will all have a nice August with this event, maybe even summer, holidays, vacations. Thank you for watching. Bye.